began her poetry performance career in her junior high school cafeteria 6 years ago. And that's about it. So let's call up Stephanie. Where are you, Stephanie? Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Can people hear me? Yeah. Excellent. Is everyone drinking? The drunker you are, the better I sound. All right. Are there any lesbians in the audience at all? All right. I'm just wondering who I should make eye contact with. All right. This poem is dedicated to every woman that has ever snubbed me in my entire life. Here we go. I went out and picked some flowers so my day wouldn't smell like the bullshit people are trying to feed me, trying to tell me how to be. I buy dresses at the Mission. I wear them like ammunition. I don't fit your definition of who I should be. I'm me. And now you'll stand here before me, ready to adore me, when on the street you would ignore me. Without a microphone in my hand, I am bland and tasteless. Women, you see, they don't hit on me. They check out my dresses, start eyeing my tresses. They think, beware, don't go there. She has long hair, she uses Nair. Well, I'm queer, I swear. But you know what, ladies? I shouldn't have to. Yeah, I'm a girl and I'm witty, living in a world that ain't pretty, and I know you think I'm funny, but honey, I'm dead serious. I don't need this shit. Are you a culprit? Well, then you deal with it. 'Cause I'm a bona fide, certified, car-carrying dyke, yet I like dogs better than cats. Dig that, I'm an anomaly, I have variety. So when you look at me, don't think she ain't the type, 'cause I may not be yours, and that's all right, but I'd like to think I'm someone's. So if I come up to you one day and I'm holding a bouquet and I manage to say, you want to go to a play? Well, then please say okay. Hey, maybe you can stay, we could take a roll in the hay, because I could really use a lay. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I am this way, and I'm here to stay, so if you don't believe I'm gay, well then, hey, you're gonna miss out. When I think of home most. When the crowds hang upon a girl like locusts, when they leave her with nothing but cold air, I think of Mama and apron strings that never tied us together, and I wonder how she felt trapped to me, though she felt trapped to everything at 19, I suppose. And I wonder if she knew that the warmth of our home was generated by burning oil, and I wonder if she wanted more. Take me home as we buzzed down them hometown streets. You said John Coltrane was the last of the giants, and if I bled for my childhood, well, I'll never know, because being the ex-lesbian is your job, and I have to stay married for the sake of you. And I wonder how you can flirt with the drunk girls that frequent the harbor parking lot with their weaving and rubber dancing. How do you make sense of this scene? What eyes do you wear that makes them whole and their waist fruitful? I've been here for a very long time, and the same clock beats the time into my spinal cord that explodes in shafts of piano wire around my vertebrae. The dogs in the vicinity are quiet, though the dogs that have been here know anything but, and the genders, violent. Starting cocks that blow smoke against the cold night air, asking me for cigarettes like the time of day, and I know I'd say I'd quit for 3 months even if I had a pack full. Blank witches that lean against benches, the harbor wind drying the spittle halfway across their faces, and eyes that look damned in the orange sodium light. Do you know the feeling of seeing a very young ex-girlfriend in a haze of yeast and her pupils dilated again? First, there is the feeling of revenge, then remorse, finally pity. 'Cause it's all rings around the rosies and stories to lull children into death without a struggle. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of my hometown, I cannot get used to detachment. I have not learned how not to care. Geez, Nick, how can you take it? How can you watch them, let alone stand the smell that rises like a waking whore out of the oily dock water? Hey, does any of this sound familiar? so my mom thinks I could be pretty, and so my brother pulls my hair, and so I sit and think instead, and so I want you close to me, and so I close my eyes, and so I dream, and so we kiss, and so we move, and so. That's it. Take the girl, and from that gestating meat, make her a crumb of your cum. Let her stain the hospital sheets. Let her meet the first man to strike her. Take the girl, and in her cradle, tattoo the pink on her unwilling cheek. Take the girl, and on unsuspecting forest walks, trample her like the skeletal leaves. Take the girl, and clean her face with the greased water from her sink each morning, the salt water from her glands each night. Take the girl, and in her slummy adolescence, let the clang of every pipe haunt her. Take the girl, and let her love her place in the home, under the boot and under the body. Take the girl, and carve his weakness on her face. Take the girl, and let her believe that underneath that pancake makeup every Sunday morning, there is love. There must be love. Take the girl, and let her carry the rib inside her. Take the girl, and let her sex be obliterated by the patience of worms. Take the girl, and lead her to that earthy spot where she can finally lie down without fear. Okay, this is my last one. Thank you very much for listening. I was stumbling down Main Street when I saw that Jane. She was a walking oh so sly with a shake in her hips and a smirk leaping from her chin. And when I asked her for the time, she said, "No, it's mine." Now I smiled and I watched as Jane strutted on by. I gathered she was going on to meet her next adventure, because the day, it was hers. And the sky, it asked permission just to shine on her brow. You see, Jane, she knew the way. Jane Mary and her Mary Janes are growing from the cement like a tree, a flowing like the sea. See Jane, and always Jane runs, and Jane flies, and Jane is watching me right now from the whites of your eyes. And when you laugh, Jane is jumping. When you scream, she is alive. She is living behind your ears. She nibbles on your lobes and crawls down your throat when you yawn, just waiting to yell. And when you say no, Jane pushes you. When you say I can't, Jane turns the lights on, smashes their warped mirrors against the night. And if you're about to cry for help, stop for a second and listen, because you can hear Jane shriek more. Thank you.
Okay, so up next is Big Monster Fish Hooks. So come on up here, guys.
Show. It sort of feels like a variety show. I was told that that Ryles, yeah, everyone's got to come up here. It's like a order. I mean, if you want to come up, that'd be great. Okay.
That would be too detrimental. I don't wanna be ordinary,
but I don't wanna spend all my money just to be ornamental. And I don't wanna save the world, 'cause that would be too detrimental.
Lisa's instruments.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. Alright, well,
You can fix it up.
when I was a kid, I walked for miles and miles and miles and miles on the side of the road. And I was magic then, and I turned mine into toads on the side of the road. And when I turned 20, it was then I'd rather be on the side of the road. And all I'd have to do is stick my thumb out, and it'd all come to me on the side of the road. With a knife in my back pocket, everything would be okay on the side of the road. And I did magic once again, and I turned mine into toads on the side of the road. On the side of the road. This song is about a kitchen. And that's it. See the way I feel. doll face. How's everything sound out there? It sounds good. Cool. We're Big Monster Official.
It's not out of tune, it's a weird tune.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do another song, but the guitar player has to tune. I never have to do anything. I just gotta walk to the club, and that's like all I gotta do. That's all I did tonight. But Stephanie, who read before, that's Stephanie, yeah. She said this thing about a girl who walks with her own rib, or I forget the where is that the poem when she walks with, and it was funny because I was hanging out with a friend of mine who was here visiting, and she was telling me this story about this girl who had a bad day, and so she made this t-shirt that said, "These are my own ribs," and I thought that was great, so I was like, I'm gonna rip that off. So I made my own t-shirt. This one right here, and it said I'll put like boobs on there too. And then somebody was giving me shit that said, and it's no longer the 70s, I should wear a bra. And I got self-conscious, so I put this on. Yeah. Come on, give me something. Give me something good. Oh wow. Take my shirt off for a quarter. A penny. Okay, I'll take my shirt off for a penny. give you some money?
What kind?
I have no money. Yeah, I got 27 cents. I'll take off my shirt for a beer. Here we go. We're ready for a song. This one's called Mrs. Fox. Mrs. Fox. Sort of like the big Monster Fisher highlight, and I always fuck up. Like I always fuck up the parts. Anyway, yeah, just had to share that with you. This next song is called Worm. Thanks so much for the beer. song is called Bicycle. How are we doing for time? Do we got enough time? Do we have a little time? I don't know. All right, well, we're just going to keep going until someone says stop. What's that mean? Oh, okay, I'll take this opportunity to say that the band Big Monster Fish have just put out a CD. And, but we don't have it now. But we're waiting to do a CD release party, and we're going to be playing with Victory at Sea somewhere. Somewhere. Sometime in November, maybe. Okay. Bicycle. Because we lost hearing of it up here. Oh, so you can hear it up there? Okay, great. Okay. Thanks. This next song, I played the guitar. This next song is called Vienna Maid. I'll sit down.
We have one more. We have a mailing list if anyone wants to sign it, just ask.
Hold on.
This is called Evil Knievel.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks.
Okay. I want to talk a little bit about Genital Access Productions. Okay? All right. Genital Access Productions was just recently formed, and we're a group of queers and friends aimed at promoting queercore shows and exposing their finest moments. Creativity in the lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and gay youth and adult communities. And we're committed to reaching within ourselves and out to others who hunger for and are inspired by the queercore scene. And I think it's really important that we have a queercore scene here in Boston because it's pretty much of a desert out there, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, right. So this is why we have Genital Access Productions. Right, thank you. You know, I mean, we don't need to go to New York City or San Francisco, right? No, we can come to Boston here, right, and create a queercore scene. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, a little bit more about the group. Our response to the invisibility and erasure of artists within our communities must address the multifaceted machine of oppression, classism, misogyny, homophobia, racism, xenophobia, guyophobia. For Salwa, that means fear of, you know, the earth, and etc. ad nauseum. Therefore, although we primarily organize shows for queercore bands, we believe in supporting and are open to promoting homo-friendly bands, music genres other than punk, artists across the gamut, film and video projects, women's events, and other awakened movements, and others who believe in practicing the radical non-oppressive concept of doing it yourself. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're creating a community, guys. We really need it here in Boston.
Segment of the program, but I'm going to keep it as brief as possible. Tonight is the benefit for MAAPP, the Massachusetts Asian AIDS Prevention Project. Rise Riyo, who is a co-founder of Genital Access Productions, is actually vice president of the board of directors for MAAPP. Just to give you guys a big hand of Rise for organizing tonight. And I also want to thank everybody else who's helped out tonight for this benefit for MAAPP. MAAPP is a very young organization. We were founded in 1993, basically in reaction to the lack of services to the Asian Pacific Islander community regarding HIV and AIDS services in Boston and Massachusetts, basically. We put on education programs, outreach, sensitivity, trainings, and focus groups. Unfortunately, our major funder for the past 2 years has decided not to fund us this year, and that's why we're outreaching to the community and seeking alternative and creative ways for fundraising. And Rise came up with this fantastic idea. So hopefully everyone's having fun. We have a literature table out in front. So during the program or afterwards, feel free to pick up some information. And thank you all for coming and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks.
Okay, I'll do a piece called My New Religion. Yeah! I woke up this morning, I said I woke up this very morning. I woke up this morning with my mind set on freedom, and I had a vision, which was a sacrilege and a blasphemy, but it's my redemption. My kingdom come, and my will be done, and let there be an earth, a heaven, and let there be in all things a revolution, and let the wheel of life be unbound and set free from the bonds that we so unwittingly tied, until it cannot be said that any being died due to our injustice. I woke up this morning, I said I woke up this very morning, I woke up this morning with my heart set on mercy. Now, some folks, they say, mercy, mercy, Lord, have mercy on me, Lord, have mercy. And can you hear them cry this out as they die due to man's inhumanity? It's a bitter irony. Let there be an ending to this false assumption, and let the new prayer be the prayer of all humanity. Mercy, mercy, man, have mercy. Father, have mercy. Mother, have mercy. Sister, have mercy. Brother, have mercy. Have mercy, baby, the quality of which is not strained, for it falls like gentle tears upon the upturned faces of the pretty and the plain, a gentle rain. Now, one man, he had a dream, but I woke up this morning. I said I woke up this very morning, and I knew that I was not the same as I had been the day before. I would not settle for being a human woman. I would be more. Choice without violence, but fill up a cup with justice and equality for all, for we hold these truths to be self-evident. But as the money runs out, where the fuck is my president? We got plenty of nothing, and nothing ain't enough for me. No, we got plenty of nothing here in America. We got plenty of prepackaged plastic-coated nothing here in America, and it's pushing our children right out. It's pushing our children right out of the cheapest, roach-infested, prefabricated, low-income housing. So wake up, America! Wake up this morning! Wake up this very morning! Throw away the chains upon your eyes and rise and wake up this morning. Wake up this very morning. Wake up this morning. 'Cause I woke up this morning and I ain't going back to sleep. try out on you. Finished writing it today. What's that? Don't hurt you? I'll try not to. Don't know it by heart, so yeah. Black Magic, Alchemy in G minor. There was some interesting reading to be done on page D1 of the Boston Globe one recent Friday. The headline was somehow provocative. Rappers and actors sign on for summit. After Shakur's death, accountability stressed, by Michael Saunders. Now, being a media literacy buff myself, I understood at once the deadpan, news-bearing tone that the story was delivered in, and could even admire the use of the popular cop show actor Malik Yoba to grab the attention of the Globe's assumed readers. Not sure that those readers might know the work of Tupac himself? Oh, then just use another black star as a reference and a witness to his death, his life. For as we know, all blacks are brother men and kissing cousins. Happy-go-lucky family folk, even though sometimes we play the dog dirty your mama doesn't. I couldn't help but feel that another story, another subtext exists, a twist, turned, buried within this pulp paper grave, the grave of the death row lifespan, the grave of the Black Sun song. So, let me read him out, the subtext which I read within, betwixt, between, and under, reporter Saunders' words, winds a strange strand, a standoffish sing-song agenda. It goes along playing the deadly part of blame the victim, blame the victim, blame the victim, blame the victim. Harmony, hard as a jailhouse rock. Quoth Mr. Yoba in the article, I truly believe that artists are agents of change, and people say it's not my responsibility, but what we say, what we wear, the way we walk, has a tremendous influence on the youth. And I think my peers have been remiss in our duty, especially those in the music industry. Yes, Mr. Yoba, this is truth indeed. Accountability is sadly lacking within the industry machine. Accountability is slacking within the halls of publishing power and the realm of the musical pimp, the bomb bass dropping pusher man. Yeah, blood is a drug, but blood is only one name of the 4 horses he rides in on. Blood, busted brains, bitches, and blow. Reporter Saunders, accountability to the community that the youth of our besieged families has been lacking lately. It's been lacking. Gone, 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 baby, gone, too far gone, the day of the powerful hip-hop nation, the brilliant audio battlefields carved out by Grandmaster Flash and later Chuck D. Do any of you even remember the names I cannot even remember, but I know the jams, and at night I hear the drums. The beat, I love the English beat, and racist friend by the specials, the special sound of London ska skinking in racial unity, gathering around their economic skins, all equal colored. Stateside in the ghetto we shouted, can you feel it? And if you want to get to the tip-top, stop the violence in hip-hop. Hip-hop had a heart of gold behind the gold chains. Chains held up with twists of sexism, it's true, I don't deny it. But where is the heart of gold now? Still out there in the streets. But hey, speaks the big label producer, bring the new shit, spill out the new flavor, cause that Afrocentric style and positivity one love dope only sold so many millions of records, and a fellow gots to get paid in full somehow. Again and yet again, we hear the refrain, we see the marks of the 4 horses of the Tupacalypse, platinum teeth and diamond hooves. Dance! Dance, you unhappy, nappy Negroes. Dance to the rising sails. Dance to the ringing cash register refrain. Weave that strange strand out of your own Coolio Pickaninny hairdo. It's a new song, you goose-stepping, high-stepping fool. That standoffish sing-song death drum, beating the tom-tom, playing the deadly beat of blame the victim, blame the victim, blame the victim, blame the victim. Bones, slugs, and harmony. Tupac's heart sung out till it was blasted out. He had clout. He was hard. Heart hard as a jailhouse rock. Market that urban realness now, boy. Sing. I'm a crazy ass nigga who just don't give a shit. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you motherfucking dig it? America, I offer up for your approval our audio textbooks written by the stars. Our children see on TV their fate, the 4 R's: rap, rape, robin, and riot. White children like these products as well. Do award-winning design teams go to hell? Media reinterpretations and critiques of reality rap, of artwork of artists abounds. Where is the subtle understanding that representation is not always and only a glorification? Who is zooming who? Representations can be the cry, the tear in the fabric of reality, the hard, rock hard heart, the tear spit in the face of the big label producer. I can cry for Tupac, because at times I know he cried for himself, for his dance lessons. Did you know the boy went away to dance lessons, his own fruity humor, the funny little boy who wanted to be a gang star? And I can hail Tupac for the lines in Dear Mama. Even though you were a drug fiend, you know you'll always be my black queen. And I can respect a total love like that. Not understand, but respect how the heart twists ties up gold and garbage together. The garbage of ghetto lives becomes gold, platinum, diamonds. All hail Caesar, Tupac the alchemist. Tupac would be pure crazy to smile and sing, hey, naughty, naughty, mammy, feeling groovy. Don't worry, be happy. Gangsta anger, rock-hearted boasts of bloody brains and meat raw, meat times, meat raw, meat times, meat raw, meat times. Cries of I'm ready to die come out of these artists' brilliance, unrespected, disgraced, and depressed. Walls are built up that block the sound of the beat of the heart. Children's natural drums, the sounds of the beat of the heart. The walls are erected. The walls of the inner city that Reporter Saunders referred to are all too real. Reporter Saunders finally speculates that by pretending to live the fabled gangsta lifestyle of cash, cars, guns, and sex, many rappers have immersed themselves in the daily dread that comes with this lifestyle. I've read the Globe for years. I've thought of Reporter Saunders as an intelligent man. So why was he somehow unable to see the reverse of his proposition could equally be, and that young men and women are not pretending to be calling from the crossroads of death? Are we rather all pretending to be living in the society with justice for all? For the daily dread and agony of being born into the unjust world is eased a bit when youth can tell their truth and put it on DAT, wax, or CD, get a taste of the forbidden fruit of the American dream. What is the dream reduced to? Cash, cars, guns, sex, and apple pie, all for only $9,999.99. No money down, no payments for 30 days. Visa, American Express, and MasterCard are always accepted. I know it's long, but I don't know, I just had to do it.
Get it published.
No, I'm actually not done.
Give her a hand, guys. So the next band is Son of Lucy. Give them a warm welcome applause. Thank you.